Welcome to Turkey, the tourist hotspot of Marmaris. This exuberant port town in the Mediterranean coast will host its International Race Week. The event is now in its 23rd year. And even though it's nearing November, the weather is ideal for sailing. Spirits are running high on this first day for all the sailors already gathered here, but they're taking no chances preparing their boats. The inshore race scheduled for today demands nothing less from them. So, these competitive sailors are readying themselves for all eventualities. Participating sailors have already been split into 8 groups, depending on the type of boat they're manning. And now the Bay of Marmaris beckons. Time to hit the water. The IRC 1 and 2 categories were competing in the day's first race, and Courrier de Coeur had an excellent start at the pit end. A great start also for Red Zeppelin, but Courrier de Coeur managed to maintain its lead during this race. They were sailing especially fast during downwind. Flying Box Lemon Arcos was another one of the boats closely following them, however, and a splendid performance from them so far in this race. It's one of the teams to watch. They have prepared well for this. Some other boats, like Huliganka, were faced with some difficulties, mostly because of the gusty weather coming from the southeast. Others were even less fortunate. This race was full of suspense, with some particularly feisty battles during the second lap. In the second race, this time for IRC Charters 1 and 2, the night and day boats started out great. However, it was La Loba that completed the IRC Charter 1 race a clear first. And in Charter 2, it was Thetis that scored the bullet. Miss You boat also had an excellent rounding, and their overall good performance brought them to second place, right after Thetis. In the IRC 3 and 4 race, Anna and Martlet were the ones with the best start at the windward end, with Ikea Yayik Iran a few meters on leeward. Yet it proved to be a tricky race with the wind blowing hard in the first upwind. Who would make best use of these gusts and prevail in the end? In the second lap, Iker Yarik Iran was second, a great result for the team. Meanwhile, Iskorpit could not lose this race no matter what. Last but not least, it was time for the IRC Charter 3 and 4 to race. This race witnessed some great action in very close battles, and today the athletes seem to have great fun in the process. It's been a full first day, and a demanding one at that here in Turkey. The teams competing gave it their all, while being battered with southeast winds of 15 to 20 knots, and sometimes even rain. But let's hear what the sailors have to say about their experiences in Marmaris today.
Well, it was quite hard for us, just because of weather, but it was still good condition. You know, this very bored of extreme conditions for sailing, so I know that a lot of boats have some damages today. So fortunately, it was not about us. Finally we finished, and that was really a cool and exciting exercise.
Before we leave you for today, let's have a look at the final results. In the IRC 1, Courrier de Coeur is leading the fleet with European Uka Uka second. When it comes to the IRC Charter 1, it's La Loba in first place. The Phoenix boat finished second. Thetis is leading the fleet in the IRC Charter 2. And lastly, it's Attila 2 in first place of Charter 4. Join us again tomorrow here in the stunning Mediterranean port of Marmaris. A very exciting International Race Week has only just begun.